Dear Kiddo, take my hand into darkness. The day I handed Mom what I thought was her thong, I might as well have hit her a live grenade with the pin pulled. Her eyes didn't just convey disgust. They communicated an entire narrative of disbelief, shock, and a dash of what have I done to deserve this. The thong in question was a vibrant shade of neon green, something you'd find in a glow-stick rave, or the underwear drawer of someone who's still living out their 90s grunge phase. Was it hers? Was this some elaborate plot to test my observational skills? Or was Mom the master puppeteer of a psychological drama I hadn't signed up for? The air was thick with awkwardness, like when you accidentally send a private text to the group chat. I decided then was as good a time as any to discuss her European escapades, because nothing says let's talk about your sex life like the aftermath of a thong misunderstanding. Mom, with the grace of someone who's just confessed to a minor parking violation, admitted she had indeed taken a European lover. Not just any lover, but a Spaniard in Paris named Eduardo. I later stumbled upon her journals, which, in my defense, were just lying there on the coffee table next to the I Love Paris mug, practically begging to be read. She wrote with the enthusiasm of a teenager recounting their first kiss, describing how Eduardo would apologize for his weight distribution during their intimate moments. Highly conscientious, she noted, which in any other context might be a compliment, but here just sounded like the polite way of saying, I was bored, but oh, her plans didn't stop there. She had a roadmap of romantic conquests, each more culturally diverse than the last. There was the German she met in a Dublin bar, whose name she didn't even bother to write down in her journal, which should tell you something about the encounter. Then there was the Irish charmer from Galway, whose only notable mention was his fondness for traditional music, which Mom found quaint until my email from back home interrupted her international booty call tour. Was this tale of international love just another one of Mom's tales? Her relationship with truth was more flexible than a Cirque du Soleil acrobat. She prided herself on radical honesty, which seemed to mean she'd tell you the truth only if it served her narrative or if she felt like throwing a wrench into the social machinery. With the thong incident still hanging over us like a bad smell, I decided we needed to clear the air. I suggested we have dinner at Rio Chama, a place known for its green chili, and an atmosphere where you could either resolve conflicts or start new ones over too much tequila. We sat there, amidst the clinking of glasses and the soft hum of Spanish guitar music, diving into plates of enchiladas like we were trying to out-eat our problems. Over dessert, we made a pact, to be exclusive, to explore this bizarre chemical bond we seemed to share. I was all in, with the kind of naive optimism you have when buying a lottery ticket thinking this time, you're going to win. I was excited, committed, and eager for the future. Like a dog who's been promised a walk but doesn't realize it's just to the vet for shots. I guess because I'm a fucking idiot. But here's the thing about darkness. It's not just about what you can't see. It's about what you choose to ignore. In the dim light of Rio Chama, with Mom's latest tale of European conquest fresh in my mind, I chose to believe in the magic of our chemistry. I chose to ignore the warning signs, the history of her radical honesty, and the fact that our family dynamic was more tangled than last year's Christmas lights. So, kiddo, if you're reading this, remember, when you take someone's hand into darkness, make sure you're not blindfolded. And always, always check the underwear before you hand it over.